What is up, YouTube? This is Rampage here with another battle. This one was against Shadowredx or TheViperStrikes or Alex or whatever you want to call him. And he's a pretty epic battler, so you should better go check out his channel and subscribe to him now. So, yeah, pretty intense. It was a really good battle, and let's get started with it. Okay, so yeah, this is against Alex, and I lead with my Mesprit, and he leads with his Uxie, so it's like these things leading off. Yeah, Noah's Elf. I go for the Stealth Rocks, and he sets up light screen, and I just switch out, and now I go out to my Claydol for just really no reason, and he goes for his own Stealth Rocks. So now I switch back out into my Mesprit because I'm scarfed, and I could only do Stealth Rocks on the first turn, and now he goes for the Reflect, probably predicting Explosion or something. I just go for, well, he switches into a Zapdos, and I go for the Trick on the switch, and he takes some good damage from Stealth Rock, which is pretty good. So yeah, I go for the Trick, give him my Scarf, and I take his Life Orb, which is pretty great. So now he was probably predicting a switch into Claydol because he went for the hidden power. I'm thinking it's Ice or Grass, not sure. And I just go for the Thunder Wave, so it's really slow after the Scarf, which is pretty good. So now I go for the Psychic, and even though he has a light screen up, I thought it would do some pretty okay damage, but I get a crit, which is pretty bad for him. That crit really did matter, probably. Well, I don't really know if it mattered in the really long run, but it mattered at that moment. So yeah, because it would have definitely lived, but oh well. He goes into a Snorlax, and I really want to get rid of this thing because I already know what type of Snorlax it is from our previous battle, and yeah. So I just go out to my Claydol, try and just go for the Explosion just to get some damage off on this thing real quick. And yeah, I go for the Explosion, but it doesn't do. It really doesn't do anything because of the Reflecting in the stockpile, so yeah. Yep. So now, his light screen wore off, which is pretty great, but it really won't help because Snorlax already has good special defense. So I just go out to my Lucario, my Bonerific, best name in the world, go for the Sword Stance, so I could be able to finish this thing off. And he just goes for his last stockpile, and now he has how many stages is that? 2.5, I think. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, 2.5, I think. And that's 3 stages. And he goes for the close. I go for the close combat. Now bring him down to a little bit less than half, and he goes for the Belly Drum, but he doesn't have enough HP, which is good. And now the Reflect Wall. So I'm pretty sure he's about to switch right here. And he does switch. He goes into his Gyarados, his Bubbles, and that takes good damage from Stealth Rock too. And he gets Intimidate off on me, but I just still go for the close combat. And it does a lot of damage. At first I thought I got a crit because I didn't think it would do that much. But wow. But yeah, Sword Stance Lucario is a beast. So now I just go for the Extreme Speed to finish them off because all Lucarios have Extreme Speed because that's what they do. Unless it's a special Lucario. So now he goes out into his, what's this thing called? Uxie. And I just switch out because I really don't have anything that could hurt this Uxie. And I guess he predicts my switch and goes for the light screen instead of a Reflect. And I just go for the T-Wave because I really had nothing else to do. I didn't know what this thing would do or not, so yeah. Now he just goes for the Reflect, and now he has both screens up, and I switch out and go into my Bonerific again because I seriously have nothing else to do. And he also takes a switch into his Dragonite, which is also weak to Stealth Rock, so he probably should have a Spinner on his team or something. And I just go out to my Mesprit, and he Fire Punches me, which is pretty good, I guess, but not really. Excuse me, I'm narrating this battle 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm not usually up by now. So anyway, I go out to my Arcanine to get some Intimidate off, and he just goes for Dragon Dance. And yeah, and so that Intimidate became useless after that Dragon Dance. Well, not. Well, no, I guess not. Well, yeah, it did. And now he goes for a second Dragon Dance, and what happens now? Now I go for the Will-O-Wisp, so his attack is halved, which is great. So he's just going to go for the extreme speed, but that won't do. It basically won't do anything because my Arcanine is a beast of epic proportions. And I just go for the Flamethrower, which also won't do anything because it's resisted in the light screen. So he's getting hurt by Burn. I'm getting leftovers back, and now he's just going to go for the Outrage, and that's going to do a nice chunk of damage. But I take it pretty okay. And I just go for the Morning Sun because that's what my Arcanine does. Heals under the sun because Arcanine is a beast. And now I was wondering if I should stay in or take a switch in Lucario on this turn, because I'm not sure if Lucario could survive a Outrage, but I just try anyway. And he goes for the Outrage, and let's see. And Lucario does survive with 51 HP, and that's about 2 Life Orb hits. And he's getting hurt by Burn, and now he's confused. I know he has extreme speed, but I'm hoping he's like Adamant and not Jolly. But he is Jolly because he goes first. Because I also went for the extreme speed. So yeah. And now my Lucario's down. He got one more turn to live due to Burn. And I just go out to my Infernape, and he goes for the extreme speed again, probably. And that will take out his Dragonite because he didn't get it. He hurt himself in confusion. I just go for the Substitute, which is pretty good on my part because now I have a sub up. He sends out his Uxie, and I know light screen is coming, so this is my only chance to get some pretty okay damage before the light screen. So I just go for the Flamethrower, and it does a little bit over half. And he sets up his light screen. So now I just go for some nasty plots, or I go for a nasty plot. And he goes for the Memento, but that doesn't go through sub. I was surprised. I didn't know if it would or not, and he probably didn't either. So yeah, he said he was rusty. He hadn't battled in like 2 weeks. He said he was about to quit because he's been real busy lately. I hope he doesn't, because he's an epic battler. So anyway, he just goes into his Gallade, that Flamethrower, that thing, and he goes for the Bulk Up. And after leftovers, I don't think I'll be able to 2-hit KO him, but I'll try anyway with a Flamethrower. And let's see. I don't 2-hit KO him. He just lives it and gets off a Drain Punch. And let's see. How do I keep saying that? So, he got the Drain Punch off, get a little bit of HP back. I'm just gonna. No, he's going to Shadow Sneak me to try and get some damage off before he goes down. Now I'm just going to Flamethrower him for the kill. So yeah, that's a dead Gallade. So now it's 3-1, and he sends out his annoying Snorlax. Cance is so annoying. Just kidding. Goes for the substitute. I go for the substitute so I can get my Petai Berry activated, and he just goes for the Body Slam, and I'm hoping that a Vacuum Wave be able to finish him off. I'm not sure if it will. I only got one Nasty Plot up and a Petai Berry boost, so that's like 3 stages right there. I'm just hoping that it can kill, and it doesn't. So he goes for the Body Slam, finishes me off. I know my Dragonite can kill right now with Outrage because Snorlax doesn't have the best defense, even though it has good HP, but at that point it should be enough for my Dragonite to finish off with Outrage. So I go for the Outrage, and that will take out the Snorlax. And yeah, that's a good game, Alex. If you please don't quit. You shouldn't quit. Guys, check out his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Comment, rate, subscribe.